Hello, welcome to this tutorial on completing your grant application for the Infectious Disease Management program for the 23-24 school year. My name is Caitlin Woolery, and I am one of the project specialists for this program. Let's get started. So the first thing you will need to do is head on up to your address bar and type in kgms.ks.gov. It will then direct you to the Kansas Grant Management System. Here you will sign in, click Sign In, and enter your username and password and click Sign In. If you forgot your password, click Forgot Password. So in this box, you will enter your username. Your username will be the first initial and last name, all lowercase and no spaces. Once you enter that, hit Submit. You will then receive an email to your school email account with a temporary password that will allow you to sign in. So paste your temporary password here and click Sign In. Next, to this Password tab, click that, paste your temporary password, and then create a new password, and hit Change Password. Next, to access your application, you will need to go to Work Area for Management. Click that. Next, you will need to click the Apply Here tab next to Queues. You will scroll down to see available applications. You will check the IDM K-12 Schools 2024 box. IDM stands for Infectious Disease Management. Since we are no longer utilizing ELC funding, our name has changed to IDM. So check this box and scroll down and hit Request Selected. Yours will not be grayed out. Mine is grayed out because I have opened the application already. So hit Request Selected and then scroll up. Your application will be found in your inbox right here. To open it, hit the form. Voila! Here is your grant application. Now from here, you will need to fill out this form. The application comprises two sections: the application itself, or the text responses, expenses, and associated costs. So you will need to fill out each box. Make sure to save. The Save button is down in the right-hand corner. And scroll down to IDM K-12 schools in the year. This is your budget section. In the budget section, create a budget line for each expense within the relevant category. For each line item, enter a description or justification, the amount or cost, and the quantity. So what you will do, under Salary, COVID Coordination, you will hit the Add Budget Line tab. This will open to allow you to enter a brief justification, the requested amount, and the quantity. You will need to make sure that the quantity is 1 or above. If it's 0, it will not total out. After this, hit Insert and it will save. As our funding sources have changed this year, so have the allowable expenses. We will cover salaries for COVID coordination, so any positions at the district level that help coordinate the funding administration with KDHE and to communicate plans, resources, inventory, results, and mitigation to various buildings within the district. Also, if you need to hire a communication person to help with communications such as signage or social media, website engagement, or any sort of resources for parents, staff, or the community. Also, we will cover facility managerial staff. This is for those individuals who helped install Delos air quality sensors within your district. For COVID testing supplies, you can leave this section blank, and your project specialist will help complete this section based on the past year's testing data. All you will need to do is inform your project specialist on what type of tests your district needs. Also, if you are needing to order more tests, please let your project specialist know how many you would like and what type. Next, the funding will cover PPE. So PPE for clinical staff includes masks, gowns, gloves, face shields, etc. Also, if you need to order masks for students and staff. The funding will also cover hazardous waste management contracts, any leases or rentals that you had previously in the 22-23 year budget. And then also, if you need to update your CLIA waiver, which is $180, we will cover that. Make sure to check your expiration date, as you may need to get that updated. Also, if you have any nursing staff that would like to attend an in-person or virtual nursing conference, we will cover that as well. So next, down at the bottom, the request and grand total amount should equal. If they don't, you need to go back through all of your line items and double check the quantity. If it's 0, that is your problem. It will need to be 1 or above. So after these match, you will need to scroll up and upload any copies of your leases, rental agreements, or contracts. So to do that, you will hit the Upload tab here on the top right-hand corner. Click Upload, click Select Files for Upload, select your files, and then Upload Files. Make sure to hit that. So your files will be displayed here and saved. To get back to your application, you will hit IDM K-12 Schools 2024. Okay, so now go back through your application and double check to make sure everything's accurate. And then now you're able to submit it. So you will go to the Status tab right here next to the Upload tab. And under Application Work Status, you will hit Ready to Submit to KDHE. Under Budget Status, also hit Ready to Submit to KDHE. Your requested budget amount will populate for you, and you will hit Save. Make sure to hit Save. After this, scroll up, come to Work Area, Grant Submission, and your application complete and budget complete will be checked for you. All you will need to do is hit the Submit to Schools button, which will be in blue. So click that, and once you do, this section here will turn gold, and that means it has been sent to your project specialist for review. If your project specialist returns your application for edits, they will send it to the agency processing folder. Let me show you how to get there. First, you will go to Work Area or Management. Now, since this is a demonstration, I haven't been working on the application, it will automatically go to your desktop. So if you decide to log out for any reason, it will be in your desktop, not your inbox. So if it's not in agency processing, it's not in your inbox, scroll down, it's in your desktop. That means that you only have it. So open it and scroll up. Now, to return it to agency processing, you will hit Send, Queue, Agency Processing. Now it's sitting in the agency processing folder. This will allow others to check it out individually, not simultaneously. So your project specialist will always send your application back to agency processing for you to open. So click Agency Processing folder, click it to open it and make your edits. If you need to return it to your inbox, you can send to yourself or to other users. You can also return it to where it came from, back to agency processing. The return button will automatically send your application to wherever you opened it from. And if you want to send it directly to your desktop, you can hit Close. So to make any edits, you will go to Work Area for Management, click the Agency Processing folder, and open your form. You will then look in the Notes tab. This is where your project specialist will leave notes for your revisions. You will then click the IDM tab and make your revisions. Next, you will need to hit Status and make sure that both of these are in work in progress and that it's saved. So from here, you will go to Send, Queue, Program Processing. Program processing will be available on your side. We haven't submitted an application yet, so you can't see it on my side right now. So hit Program Processing, and it will send it back to your program specialist for approval. If additional edits are needed, this process will be repeated. After your grant has been approved, your project specialist will send you an award letter via email. It's important to note that you will no longer have any editing access within KGIMS. The official copy is stored within KGIMS, but only in a read-only copy. To find that, you can head on over to Work Area, Form Management, and then you will click the Search tab. From here, scroll down and click the KDHE Reopening Schools tab, the IDM Schools, and hit Search. And your application will show up here on the right-hand side, and you can click that and open it for review. If you need to amend your application or budget throughout the year, you will need to do a budget maintenance request, or a BMR. I will create another tutorial on this process, along with the Financial Status Report, or FSR, in upcoming weeks. We encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity and submit your application at your earliest convenience. Should you require any assistance or have any questions regarding the application process, allowable expenses, or the steps in this video, please do not hesitate to contact your project specialist. Thank you for your continued commitment to providing infectious disease management in your school district, and we look forward to working with you another year.